The Kardashian clan didn't make it all the way to the heart of American culture by being likable, and though they're never short of drama, not all of it self-generated. Here's some of the celebrities that have feuded with the Kardashian-Jenner family. Let's begin with Tyson Beckford versus Kim Kardashian. Right after the Shade Room posted a pic of Kim on Instagram, Tyson commented that he didn't really personally care for it.
Introduced us, and I guess through what went on, you forget. The zero to the hero, you forget how you met people and who people you know what I mean?
The reason was that he thought that the doctor had blundered while doing her right hip. Ouch. So this one wasn't made personal. It began that way. Anyway, Kim shot back by making it personal for Beckford. She wrote, "Sis, we all know why you don't care for it," insinuating, of course, that Tyson's gay, which is simply untrue. Moving on, this next feud may have ruffled some feathers, but it began with a joke by Bette Midler. For this, you gotta go back to 2016, when Kim's nude selfie was all the rage. In response to it, Bette tweeted that if Kim wants to show the world a part of her they haven't seen, she's gonna have to swallow the camera. Now that's pretty witty. But Kim didn't think so. In fact, she came for the cultural icon by calling her a fake friend. While wondering if it was past Midler's bedtime, Bette responded that it seemed like anyone could take a nude selfie, but not many could take a joke. When asked later about the exchange, Bette said that she doesn't take things on Twitter too seriously. In fact, she views it as a kind of entertainment. But this feud birthed another one, which began on Twitter too by Pink. In her post, the singer praised women who utilize their talent and work ethic instead of relying on the popularity of their lady parts. At the time, she didn't specify who she was targeting. However, when Pink appeared on Watch What Happens Live, she confirmed that it was actually about Kim.
When you tweeted last year about women using their brains and not their bodies for attention, are you trying to throw some shade at Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, I did. Honestly, she went in on Bette Midler, and if you go in on Bette Midler, you're probably going to hear from me. Just don't talk to Bette Midler ever about anything.
According to her, Kim had gone after Bette Midler, and if someone does that, well, Pink's gonna have a few things to say. It's just one of the things you don't do. This next feud also emerged from Kim's nude selfie. Chloe Grace Moretz had some things to say about it. The young actor posed a question for Kim. She inquired if the influencer knew how important it was to teach young women that they've got more to offer than their bodies, and for that, setting goals for them mattered too. It wasn't an attack exactly, but Kim's the queen of keeping receipts. Her response was multi-layered. It made a jab at how Chloe wasn't important enough, and also that she was a hypocrite. Kim tweeted that everyone should welcome Chloe to Twitter since no one knows who she is, and that her nylon cover's pretty cute too. Through the statement, Kim seemed to be encouraging her followers to go after the actor. Moretz had also appeared on nylon in the nude, were it not for a strategically positioned jacket. Chloe has since shared that her comments had come from a place of concern for young women, but Kim didn't forget about it at all. In fact, she used the exchange when marketing her new fragrance. Kardashian shared in a Snapchat video that she would be sending bottles of the perfume to both her lovers and haters for Valentine's Day. Chloe was sent one too, and be sure to remember this perfume sending tactic. Other celebrities received them too, like Sarah Michelle Gellar. Gellar wasn't too fond of Kim's Vogue cover, and she didn't keep this to herself. She hopped right onto Twitter and declared that she'd be canceling her Vogue subscription. She even asked who was going to be joining her. Kim didn't respond, but she didn't miss it either. But she did include Sarah on her lovers and haters list of people that were going to get her perfume. Moving on, this next Kardashian feuds with a man who's no stranger to controversy, Piers Morgan, making a dig about Kanye's rumored debts and Kim's nude selfie at the same time. Morgan offered to buy Kim some clothes. Oof, I mean, that's kind of out of line for a joke. Kim also pointed this out by saying that offering to buy clothes for a married woman really sent out Ashley Madison vibes. Piers isn't one to stop though. Since then, he's taken multiple shots at the Kardashian family, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that Kim sent him the perfume too, since he's on her haters list. Morgan has, however, singled out Kendall Jenner and has said that she's the only good member in the whole family, but Janice Dickinson would totally disagree. The former model said back in 2016 that Kim and Kanye's Vogue cover had made her want to throw up. Well, Kim threw her right onto her haters haters list. Janice also expressed that she thought Kendall Jenner shouldn't be called a supermodel at all. She found it incredible that Kendall could be compared to her. It was apples and oranges, in her opinion. At least Janice kept it to the world of modeling. Chelsea Handler made it political. Chelsea's got little love for the Kardashians, but incredibly, she's blamed them for Donald Trump becoming president. Handler said that the Kardashians had begun the end. They were people who blew up but just didn't go away. Chelsea found it surreal and said that everyone's now for sale. The Kardashians didn't respond to it publicly, but in an episode of their show that was filmed a week or so after Handler's comments, Khloe called her the B word. Kim was also silently keeping tabs by placing her on her haters list. Now, of course, no list of Kardashian feuds could be complete without mentioning Taylor Swift's involvement with Kim and Kanye. So really, this was a Kanye feud that Kim kinda just inherited, but she didn't do much to quiet it down. Kanye sang a lyric on his song Famous, which alluded to how he'd made Taylor famous. West claimed that he had the singer's blessing. Kim later added fuel to the fire by releasing a video on Snapchat in which Taylor seemed to be giving her permission for the song, right after Taylor ironically requested to be excluded from this narrative. But Swift's reputation record contained a lot of references to this feud. She also embraced the snake emoji after Kim flooded her Instagram comments with it. Taylor kinda went the indirect route rather than becoming part of the very public feud.
Getting receipts. I'm gonna edit this later. I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative.
But some people are totally unafraid to go public with what they think of the Kardashians. Case in point, Rebel Wilson. She said that it's not that you hate any of them individually, it's just that everything they stand for is against everything that Rebel stands for. She also clarified and said that it wasn't talent that had made the clan famous.
A lot of people know I am into the African American.
Oh,
yeah,
you're like a Kardashian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they'd do anyone. Care about looks or that kind of thing. I try to develop my skills, like as a writer, as an actress, as a producer.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, have you seen the Kim?
Barbara Walters agreed with the second part of Rebel's statement. In a 2011 interview with the Kardashians, Barbara said quite savagely, "You don't have any, forgive me, talent.
You don't really act. You don't sing. You don't dance. You don't have any... Forgive me, any talent."
Whoa. Additionally, in her statements about the Kardashians, Edie Falco had some questions. She asked who Kim Kardashian was and why were these people famous. She found it confusing as to why these were people who were advertising things and whose opinions were being sought after. She found their popularity frightening, but Anna Wintour had a different approach. Realizing the importance of Kardashian fame, Wintour said about Kim and Kanye's Vogue cover that if the magazine stuck to only the most deeply tasteful people, it would very quickly become a boring publication. That way, not many people would talk about it at all. And that statement is a masterclass in shade throwing by the visionary journalist. From people who made it to Kim's haters list to others who've shared their thoughts on the Kardashians, these were celebrities who feuded with the Kardashian-Jenner family.